we've been showing you these images, thousands of protesters in Wisconsin facing off over the anti-union bill. Even the Tea Party coming out in support yesterday. This is, we're hearing reports, the White House helping to organize anti-Walker protests. But why has this become such a national issue? Could this actually be all about the 2012 elections and political posturing? For a fair and balanced debate, Fox News contributor Deneen Borelli and Democratic strategist Christopher Hahn join us this bright and early Sunday morning. Nice to see both of you.
Nice to see you.
Chris, let me start with you. The governor says, look, this is all about the budget. Governor Walker says it's not about politics. It's all about the budget, and we have to tighten our belts. You buy that?
Absolutely not. I mean, this is about political payback. What he has done is he's carved out an exception for the two unions who supported him in the last election. And what he wants to do right now is not just fix the budget. The unions have come to the table with some concessions. He's not coming back to the table. What he wants is to break these unions. He wants to take away their fundamental right to organize and collective bargain. These are rights that have been fought for. People died over these rights at the beginning of the 19th century, 20th century. It's time for him to come to the table, take this ridiculous plan away, and say, listen, I will work with you. We are all in this together. We will work to find a solution to the budget problems, and we'll do it with collective bargaining.
This is a Wisconsin budget issue. It became a national issue when President Obama stuck his nose in it. He's got more things to be concerned about with the economy, high unemployment. That should be his concern.
Don't you agree, though, that the president felt, I mean, if this didn't rise, we're starting to see the trickle effect to other states right now, that the president would have kept his nose out of it had it not? We're starting to see these dominoes fall?
It may have started anyway because this is totally unsustainable. You can't cover these union lavish benefits on the backs of the taxpayers.
Deneen, negotiate with the unions. We have a right in this country to collective bargaining. We have a right to organize.
Governor
we have a right
Walker
to unions.
is
Governor
being
Walker, the first election of 2012.
You talk and then I'll wait till you're
The first
done.
election
Deneen,
of 2012 will be the recall election
The
of
collective
Walker.
bargaining side of this and the ballot side of this. I mean, many critics argue that the ballot side of this, having them come up for this new ballot every year, is actually going to cost the state money. And he says it's all about belt tightening. Don't they have a point?
Governor Walker is showing leadership. There is a budget problem. He has a modest proposal on the table. And what they need to do is fix this situation because it's not going to get any better. It's not going to fix itself.
A modest proposal on the table?
There,
They came back yesterday and said, look, if we'll agree to some of these concessions, just get rid of the collective bargaining side of this in the debate, and we'll move forward. And the governor says no.
It sounds reasonable to me. Come to the table, negotiate, work with the other side. Or I will tell you this right now. The first election of 2012 will be Walker's recall in Wisconsin, and it's going to happen. They have a provision in Wisconsin law to make it happen. He will be recalled. Starting in January, they will start circulating petitions, and they will get him out of there. There are 100,000 protesters in Wisconsin right now. Only 10,000 of them are supporting him by their own estimates. So I will tell you right now, this guy is in big trouble, and he better come to the table.
Seems like national forces being mobilized, the president, and even organizing for America. The part of President Obama's campaign wing was out there in full force, getting protesters out there. The DNC, though, responded yesterday and said, look, here's what they said. We'll put this up on the screen. Our volunteers in Wisconsin were getting involved and asked us to let others in the state know what was happening. Our role in this is being exaggerated by others to distract attention from the passionate grassroots activism that's being displayed on the ground in Wisconsin. Your response?
I can't help from laughing from that because the Tea Party movement is about individuals coming together on their own dime to voice their concerns and opinion about the problems that are going on in this country. This was totally orchestrated on DNC's part where they were busing people in and whatnot. But the fact of the matter is there is a problem, and they've been kicking the can down the road for many, many years, and it stops now.
Well,
Chris, final word.
Well, yeah, listen, unions were busing their members in to fight this in the Capitol. But let me tell you something. Democrats, we better be concerned about this. Labor is very important to us, and we need to be with them right now. They've been with us. We need to be with them. So it's okay, as far as I'm concerned, if the DNC is involved, and we should be involved more because this is going to spread around the country, and it's very, very important.
Well, we'll have to see. Well, that's the debate, and we'll continue this. Deneen and Chris, we appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks so much. Dave.